Hello. Hello and welcome, my beautiful men. I am so excited to do this live video with you guys. I can't wait for you to show up and be here with me. If you are watching this after it's live, my name is Arica Angelo, and this channel is geared towards intimacy, love, all things around dating and relationships. So that is what goes on here. I am happy to be here with you all. And this one is very special for me because, hey, Mike, I am so glad you're here, Mike. You make my channel so much fun with all of your fun, witty banter. I just love you for it. Thank you for being here, my man. Hi, Fernando. I'm glad you're here, babe. Thank you for being here. So this one is a really special one because I hit 5,000 subscribers, which is probably not a lot compared to other channels, but you know what? We practice gratitude and we're grateful for every win that we get in life. And the more that we're grateful for those wins, then guess what? Then the more wins, the wins just keep coming. So I am so excited. I think we're at like 6,400 subscribers now. So it's really exciting. This is awesome. Every time I get another 1,000, I'm like, all right, open a bottle of wine. It's time to get lit. Hey, Joe, how are you? Joe is my deep responder. You have the most deep responses to these videos. I just love them. And I just have to say, you guys really make this fun for me and fun to show up and put these videos out. Thank you guys so much, because when you guys comment on these videos and whether you post, your own challenges or what you've learned, or if the video resonates and helps you, when you guys give me that feedback, man, I feel like I'm not just shooting videos and talking to myself, but I actually have a community of men that I'm speaking to. So thank you so much for taking the time to comment and put. Hi, Vlad. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming, my love. So this one I wanted to make very special. Help me get to subscribers. It's an ask me anything kind of thing. So one thing that I wanted to do, there were people, I got a whole bunch of coaching applications. And while I can't take everyone on as a client, which I wish I could because I love you guys so much, I am going to answer some of those questions here on this live video. I will not say anyone's names. Obviously, I want to protect their privacy. But before, oh, thank you, Mike. Let's show the love, people. Likes. Yes, like this video. I think that helps the video somehow. I don't know. I think it does. But yes, I would love for you to like this video. So I want to do something a little bit different before I go into asking questions and this and that. When I read your comments, it gives me an idea. It gives me a pulse of what's going on in masculinity, what's going on with single men. It shows me like what's really going on out there. What's the temperature? And a lot of times I have to be honest. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Ernie. That means a lot to me. If you don't know a lot about me, I am an empath, so I feel a lot. So sometimes when people comment and they're like, I'm so beat up with dating, I'm beat up with this, I'm tired of women beating me up. Because I'm an empath, I feel that. So a lot of the times I can feel the hurt that some of you guys go through. I can feel the loneliness. I can feel the anger. I can feel the rage. I can feel the despondency. I can feel the renewed sense of joy. So I really feel you guys. And, but yeah, just get a sense that a lot of you guys, obviously why you're coming to this channel is either you're trying to figure women out or you're just really discouraged and you're really wanting some answers. And I just want to do this a little bit differently. And I know this may sound a little woo-woo, but if you were my personal client, this is something that I try to always do with my clients is we talk about like getting into our bodies. Getting into your body is very important, especially when you're talking to a woman, like breathing, getting into your body. But right now, I just want to do something a little woo-woo for you guys. If you, obviously, hopefully you're in the privacy of your home. If you're at work or if you're somewhere public, then just kind of like do this and like just then do that. But if you're in the privacy of your home, I really want you just to stop everything. And as I said, this is something that I love to do for my clients. And it's just put your hand over your heart. And what I like to do is I believe that everything comes from the heart. Attraction, sex, love, communication, all of these things are things that flow from our heart. But sometimes we just got to stop life and get reconnected back to what's going on, because this is our power source. Like this tells our brain, go make this shit happen. So if we're not in alignment with this, then shit doesn't happen. Your hand on your heart. Hi, Tom. Tom, I'm going to send you an email personally. Yes, I will send you a personal email. So I want you just to keep your hand over your heart. And as you have your hand over your heart, I just declare that right now, that sweetheart, that your heart is open, that this is a safe place for your heart to receive. Whatever walls you may have, we just ask those walls to gently come down, because right now this is a time to receive, not a time to protect. And so now I just want to speak into your hearts with your eyes closed, with your hands on your heart. I just want to tell you that, baby doll, that you are lovable, that you are loved, that you are unique, that you are powerful, that you are special, that you have a unique hidden glory. Maybe you've not understood what makes you the awesome man that you are, but that as you continue to keep your heart soft, that will continue to reveal itself, that who you truly are, the uniqueness of who you are, the magnitude of who you are. Some of you guys are sleeping giants, that you are a giant on the inside and you don't even know it. And I just say to you guys who are sleeping giants out there, wake up. We wake up those sleeping giants. And I want you to know that you're valuable, that your value starts today, that your value is not contingent on whether a woman approves of you or not, that your value is not contingent whether you're in a relationship or not, but that your value is because who you are, that God-given right, because you were placed on this earth, made as a vessel, that in itself is your value. So I give you permission to go on a journey, to go on a hunt, to understand your true value, your true significance, your true glory, that you would not wait for the permission of a woman for you to understand your value, but that you in this moment would give yourself the permission that I am valuable right now, who I am, whether I have a woman or whether I don't, that I carry tremendous value. And I give your eyes permission to start seeing your value, to not only see your value, but to know your value, to develop relationship with your value, and to own your value. You are so loved. You are so loved. And I just want to encourage some of you guys, if you're in a state of overwhelm, I really intuitively feel that there are some people who are just in a state of overwhelm. You watch all of these videos on YouTube and you're just anxious and you don't know what to do. Sweetheart, one step at a time. I know I have struggled with anxiety myself. I have videos about anxiety. And really, when it comes down to it, it's one step at a time. But the most important thing I want you guys to know is that you are loved and that you're accepted. And I, as a woman, if you're waiting for a woman to say, I love you, I accept you, then hello, today is the day. There's a woman in front of you right now saying, I love you, and I accept. Saying, how can you say you love me? You've never met me. Hello, we are spirit beings. We feel one another. I don't have to meet you to know I love you. I feel your presence when you show up in the comments. I feel your presence when you show up in these live videos. And because you are my brother, if you're a woman, because you're my sister, I love you because we are family. That's how I can love you. Because the God in me, the love in me, is the God in you and the love in you. And I love what's inside of me and I love what's inside of you. So that's how I can always call you guys my babe and my love, because you are my love. And when you hurt, my heart hurts. And when you have a win, my heart has a win. But I think you guys need to know that you are not alone. And I would love for my channel to be a community where men can come and be men and be celebrated. We can disagree, but not cut each other down, but to champion each other. But I think more than ever, people need to know on this planet that we are not alone. There's so much loneliness. I get so many emails of men saying how lonely they are. And I want this to be a safe community for men to not feel alone, but to feel championed and to feel empowered. Hi, Lee. I'm so glad you're here. Tom, thank you for your watch. Lee says, these words you speak now have been working better for me. I feel so good now. Oh, Lee, oh, when I comment to you guys and I go, oh my God, I feel that in my heart. I feel when you guys say these encouraging things back to me, I just let my body absorb them. And I just go, oh my God, that feels so good. Julian, hi. Julian, are you the same Julian on Twitter that I go back and forth with? If so, I'm so happy you're here. Love you, Savage West. I love you, Moderate Mike. Love you, Tom. Oh, you guys, it's all by design to divide men and women. Yes, it is. But you know what? Us warriors, we will not let that shit happen. We will bring unity. We will bring love. And people who want to stay and divide, then they can be lonely and stay and divide and jack off to their lonesome selves. That sounds harsh, but it's true. All right, I want to jump in. And if you have questions, feel free to ask them, but I want to jump in because some of these people have written in, and like I said, I'm not able to coach everybody so for these people, I just want to do my best. Please, I hope you don't feel invalidated by this, that I'm rushing through this. I want to answer this the best way I possibly can. Corey says, just comes across you. You are everything to the masculine alabaster girl. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Corey. So a gentleman wrote in and he said, had a girlfriend. How many of you out there have never had a girlfriend? He says, I'm struggling so much with dating. I know dating can be a real bitch. Within the last 2 years, I've only had a lot of first dates. I read this a lot. A lot of you guys, especially the guys who come to me, this is a lot that I get of, I can't get the second date. I just feel so defeated. I feel I lost all fun in finding a relationship because I just can't take it anymore. I don't want to run calls for the rest of my life. I need help because everybody else and my friends can't help. You know what? To this person who wrote this and who's never had a girlfriend, you're struggling with dating. My gut sense for you, without knowing you, I'm just speaking intuitively. And if this resonates, keep it. If it doesn't, toss it out. But for the most part, I really get a sense that there's some value, there's some worth issues, which we all struggle with. But sweetheart, more importantly, I want to encourage you to really press into your value. I have videos talking about confidence, about a value. I really want to encourage you to start with that foundation. I think a lot of men go after how to get a woman and they don't have any groundwork, don't have any foundation in place. And so they keep stumbling over their own feet because they've never laid the foundation. And that foundation is one, getting to know your value. And then the second thing I would say to you is continue approaching even though you're afraid. And what I would say is show up with these videos. Like when you show up with videos, because each single one of them are going to speak to an area of your heart. But when you watch these videos that I'm producing for you guys, you have to put it into application. Listen, can we just all agree here? We all agree that just watching YouTube videos is not going to bring your woman. That's not going to happen. But it's taking the advice and then it's running with it. It's being the goddamn warrior that you are and going, okay, I am scared shitless to approach this woman. I might piss myself, but I'm going to do it because just listening to me is not going to get you the result. It's going out and taking action. So I just want to encourage you first and foremost to really, I get a sense of just within yourself, not just because of your results with women, but I want to encourage you really develop some value. And I would encourage you to go and start doing activities that make you feel good about yourself, whether it's rock climbing, whether it's going to the gym, wherever that may be. And then second, start putting yourself in the women. So if bars resonate with you, if a yoga class resonates with you, if joining a hiking club, but if you're feeling defeated, get in group activities where you're feeling comfortable with women, where you're doing an activity that's natural, you feel comfortable doing that activity, and then there are women around. I really encourage you to start there, my love. God, apply the techniques. Taking action is key. It's totally true. Oh, Lee, this is so good. Lee says he's been divorced 3 years now. He dates again, and she is terrific. Not until he understood him first. And I'm glad that you feel like I'm a help. Yes, that is so important. Baby, understand you because you are the most valuable person in the world. Let me tell you, I have dealt with rejection and shame and all of those things. And I would get into relationships thinking, oh my God, a man is going to fill that in me. And then I'd get in these relationships and these guys just could never do that because I wasn't doing that. I encourage you guys to really get in front of the mirror and figure out who the fuck you are and what makes you valuable. That is the most important thing. Hi, Gabe. How are you, my love? I was just thinking of you today. I've been a virgin for 40 years. What should I do? The battle is being the nice guy or the alpha male. I think you got to have both. I think you have to be the nice guy and you have to be the alpha, because just being, I mean, what people think alpha, when I say it's people's assumption of just running over people, like that's not it. I believe every man is got a little bit of feminine and he's got his masculine. I think women, same thing, and then we have our masculine side. Obviously me, we have more masculine than other women, but no, I think we all have it. And it's finding that balance. It's cultivating. If you're more of a feminine guy, then cultivating that alpha side and getting better at that. If you're more of an alpha guy, then by learning vulnerability, by learning communication, learning things like holding space. Those things will really equip you. Is curling a good activity? I mean, if you're into girls who curl with you, my man, then yes. For the guy who's a 40-year-old virgin, I would have to ask you some more questions about that. I don't feel like I can do that justice without knowing a little bit more. So let me go to here. I hope you guys. So someone wrote in, reading and responding to female clues that I miss. I just released a video about flirting. I highly encourage, I won't repeat everything I said because the video's been shot. Go watch that video, because I know that us women, we play the game with you guys and we do throw out those cues, because most time we don't want to feel like a guy and just be like, yo, babe, I'm into you. What's up? You know, I mean, I think that would eventually turn you off if women just always did that. Like, where would the chase be? Where would the hump be? Like, you guys are natural hunters. So if women were just constantly walking up to you like, yo, babe, you look good. Let me get your number, boy. Okay, let's get some coffee or something, you know? I mean, if women just did that all the time, like eventually, like for the first month, it'd be awesome. And then you'd be like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, I would like to go and pursue some women. I don't want these women just like coming on so strong. And I have been called out for coming on too strong. So not all men like this. Glad you like this, Gabe. So this is what Joe says. Oh, you know, this shit's about to be deep. If a man will take any woman, they will run away. If he will wait for the right one, she will find him if he is out there in the world. Men and women both have to be selective. Oh, that is so true. That is so true. That's what made me, how I got into this business, was I kicked ass with dating and I was very selective. I did not just take on anybody. So you do have to be selective, because saying no is saying yes to the right person, if that makes sense. So someone else wrote, approaching and asking women out. They're in a new city. One, I know you're in a new city, so if you have some friends there, I would say go out with friends. And when you're with your friends, just be honest with them and say, you know what, man, tonight I want to give myself a challenge and I want to go talk to 5 girls. And then have your buddies encourage you. Establish like a backup, an accountability system. So if you're new to the town, if you have friends there, have your friends go out with you and just keep it real with them. You don't have to say, I watched this on a YouTube video or anything like that. You just say, you know what? I want to get out of my comfort zone tonight. I'm trying to grow as a man, trying to develop my masculinity. I'm going to talk to 5 beautiful women tonight. And then let those guys encourage you, but get some support. And the other thing is, like I said to the other guy, go get into some activities that resonate with you where women are involved. And then as you make a connection by asking them questions about the activity you're involved in, like, oh, how long have you been coming to this yoga class? Isn't that, do you really like it? Is there another yoga class that you would suggest? Okay, cool. And then as you're talking with her, just say, wow, you seem to know a lot. Would you be up for grabbing coffee sometime? But go to group activities that you enjoy and then start asking women questions about the event. That kind of breaks the ice of why they like going. Are there any other new classes that you should know about? And then if there's a bit of connection and she's going back and forth with you, then just say, you know, I'm new in town and I'm still trying to meet people. I would love to go out for coffee. Do you mind going out to coffee with me? So I hope that that helps you. The next one is, oh, okay. Now we're getting into sex. Burr, burr. One of my favorite subjects, vulnerability and sex. My two favorite subjects. Okay. When I have sexual intercourse with my partner, it's very quick, as she always says that it's her knee or leg that hurts. Plus, I'm not enjoying it because I have a high sex drive and my partner doesn't. This is something that you have to do through communication. For us women, it is all inside, whereas you guys, it's like, I got my dick hard, let's go for this, whoop, whoop. For us women, it's totally different. So I would say that these barriers that you're having with her, that there's some communication barriers. And the person who wrote to this, if you will go into my relationship section, I talk about how to, you know, talk to your wife about having more sex and some things that you can do to help build the sexual relationship with your partner. So I highly encourage you, go to my YouTube channel, click on the playlist that says relationships, and there are videos that talk specifically about having more sex with your partner. So go and watch that. I won't be redundant on that. Let me come back to you guys now and see what we have here. I really hope this is helping you guys. I don't know how to talk to girls. That's why I am a virgin. Okay, so thank you for letting me know that. I will start doing more videos about things about how to talk to women. I think that that's very important. Thank you for giving me that feedback. Thank you for your transparency. And I will get right on that, my love, and doing videos for you guys about how to talk to women. Some of you, I'm so sorry if I miss yours, just rewrite it or just say Arica, all caps. Oh, wow. And some of you guys, sorry, but YouTube will hide some of your comments and put them up for review. So if it says a cuss word or something, it's important to remember, this is Gabe. He says, it's important to remember that women are fighting for a significant other just as you are. It only works if both parties participate. That is so, so, so true. You know, I did this video on rejection, and I've had some guys comment on it. They're like, this is rejection about a breakup. Like, what about just rejection from approach? And I'm like, bitch, rejection is rejection. Like, sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that. See, this is the problem with live. I can't edit myself and rethink that and go, Arica, you probably shouldn't say that. Now it's already said. We're done with it. Anyways, yes, rejection is rejection. And so you have to understand that just as scared as you are, I promise you that us women are equally as scared. Not all women though. Can I tell you guys a funny real life story? And can we like step away from like the intensity, and can I just step back and tell you a really freaking funny story? It's about approach, but kind of not. So my boyfriend and I were at this bar in LA, and guess who walked in and was sitting at the bar? To me, the hottest girl on the planet. Who do you think I'm talking about? I'm curious in the comment section below, which model girl do you think walked in? Anyone have an answer for me? I was like, oh, wow. Because my boyfriend is like obsessed with her. Well, he's not obsessed, but he's obsessed about me. He thinks she is so hot. And Jessica Alba, nope. Adriana Lima, no, but she's freaking beautiful. Giselle, no. Keep going. This girl's really sexy. She oozes sex appeal, like oozes it. And now freaking forget, come on, brain. Emily Ratajkowski or something, whatever. Do you guys know who she is? I mean, she has like booty for days, like booty. So she walks into this bar. I'm sitting here. I see the bar. Jennifer Aniston, no, but she's super cute. And my boyfriend's sitting facing me, so he can't see. And I'm like, babe, your crush just walked in. And he was like, who? And I said, Emily Ratajkowski is sitting at the bar. And he was like, what? I said, I'm pretty sure it's her. I said, this is your one pass in your whole life with me. This is your one pass. You can go in there Gabe just wrote, holy shit, no way. Emily is so hot, right? YouTube just hid your comment. I just approved it. Yeah. So I said, babe, this is your one chance. And so when I say that all girls are not nervous, like this girl is so banging that she's just like probably not nervous. So he goes in and he's so not cool about it. I mean, I'm like, it's like the Eminem song. You only get one shot. Do not miss. Homie, this is your one shot to make this happen. So he goes up to the bar and oh my God, he like goes up and he like goes into creep mode and is trying to play it cool at the bar. Like he's going to order a drink. And then he's like this. And is like staring her down. And she looks at him and she goes, hi, can I help you? And he was like, no. And he was like, me. And he was like, I'm going to go back to my girlfriend now. But how funny is that? But yeah, Emily Ratajkowski, that girl is banging. So that's my funny story. And to say, when I say most women are scared unless you're Emily Ratajkowski. Then probably not because you're a badass. Hi, Hanzo. I'm so happy you are here, my darling. Okay. I don't even know what that is, Allison. Okay. So the next question is, someone said, I want to get a positive response from the person I love. I seriously want her for the rest of my life. Listen, if there's anything for those of you guys who are really into like, I want to be in a relationship, the number one thing that I can say for every man, unless you're that person, you've just mastered this, but most men that I meet is communication. So when this guy says, I want my girl to like stay in love with me, the only way that that's going to happen is through communication and connection. If you can communicate with her and keep that open dialogue of what's going on between you guys, that's going to keep the relationship. But when the dialogue gets shut down, then all hell breaks loose, literally. So I would encourage you, if you really want to keep your woman, become a master communicator. This is why I do videos about vulnerability. I'm like, you guys, I am freaking giving you the gold. Like if you can understand how to do vulnerability and how to communicate to a woman and how to do things like hold space, validate, challenge, and speak your truth. I'm not talking about just being some like pushover and be like, I'm just here to validate you and like be vulnerable. No, like being vulnerable is also showing up with your truth and saying, I don't like this. I disagree with this, and being able to speak into that from a place of love. So to keep your woman, I would say hands down, understand communication and understand vulnerability and holding space. It will be your lifeline. And of course, validation. Seriously, Gabe, it is the end all be all freaking communication. So another guy wrote in, oh yeah, another sexy time question. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Baby Jesus, help me. Okay. This guy says, I want to get better at foreplay because I've been told foreplay altogether should last at least 48 hours. Bro, I don't know who wants foreplay for 48 hours. I'm not to be crude, but just give me the D. Like, don't tease me for 2 days. Give me the D. I'm not just doing this to be better with women. I'm on a deeper journey to improve myself and just to find happiness. So getting better with women is part of that journey. I agree. I think that when you go on a journey, I think this whole thing sets us up like to find love, to find a woman, to find a man. It's really a journey. It's like if you've ever read the book, The Alchemist, it's really the alchemist journey into finding yourself. So I completely agree with your methodology about, you know, going on that deeper journey to find yourself, but also that women are part of that. I totally get that. Foreplay is fantastic. It is a beautiful opener. It helps the person come out of their mind. It helps her get into her body. But no, 48 hours is way too long. Unless they're talking about 48 hours of like intimacy, of communication, of connection, then maybe. But just like physical foreplay for 48 hours, no, man, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I do admire you for using your journey with women to help you become a better you. I honestly think that is the truth for a lot of us. So I would say most importantly, as you pursue women, just make sure that you are pursuing yourself equally as hard. I always tell people, I'm like, this is what I used to say to clients when I was giving dating advice when I first got started. I would say, how are you like trying to date everybody else, but you don't date yourself? Like I just challenged someone the other day. They had a good win. And I go, you should go up to your bathroom right now. You should wrap your arms around yourself. You should give yourself a big ass hug. And you should look in the mirror and say, I am so proud of you. And they were like, that is so weird. I'm like, why is it okay for us to hug other people, to validate other people, great other people are, but we can't get in front of our own goddamn mirrors and say this to ourselves? That is some bullshit. I get in front of my freaking mirror. I'm like, you are so freaking Arica, Angelo. I'm going to eat you. You're the cutest girl ever. Oh my God. Or like if I've had a hard day, I'm like, oh, baby girl, I'm so sorry. You've had a rough day. But I love on myself physically, verbally. Like, so I would encourage you, like, just as you pursue women, make sure that you are pursuing yourself, that the things that you are doing to get a woman, you're taking her out on dates, then I hope that you're taking yourself out for nice steak meals with a bottle of wine. Like, treat yourself in the process. Oh, I love that. Hansa says, I always hug myself when no one's looking. I do too. I'm always hugging and touching on myself. I'm like, I'm the cutest kid on the block. Like, why would I not want to touch myself? How to win the heart of an introvert girl? Patience. No. I would say it depends on the girl, but touch is very important. I would say that if someone's introverted, some introverts, I will not say all, but some introverts are very heady. And so to get them out of their head and their body is through touch. So whether holding her hand, whether it's rubbing her back, playing with her hair, but it's establishing some connection so she can get out of her head and into her body. Thank you, Mike, for being here. Okay, I want to go to the next question. Oh, this is a tough one. How many of you guys have recently, if you're on here, no, Harvey, you should not stay single for the rest of your life. If you're here, then no, you should not. So this guy, this is, how many of you are going through a breakup or have like anxiety? Any of you guys out there, breakups or anxiety? Oh, I have thought about doing a video about my own breakup because my love and I were together and then just shit like was not working. And so we broke up and some of you may know, but I moved to France and then I moved to Bali and then I went to Thailand. And when I got to Thailand, woof, like the floor dropped out and I started having anxiety. Like I did a video about it, but man, that shit was not fun and scary. And I would say to you, my love, who you've gone through this breakup, more than anything, you need community. So before you worry about women or how to get her back or anything, my gut feeling, my intuitive sense for you is you've got to find community. So I don't know if you have a men's group you can turn to, if you're a part of a church, if you have a group of guy friends that you need to start hanging out with more. But listen, those of you who need community, one thing that I will always say is transparency. Like if you have a group of friends, sometimes you just got to keep it real with people. Like this is vulnerability of telling your friends, like, listen, I went through this breakup. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm having some real anxiety and I feel like more than ever around. Do you mind if we hang out more? And I would also encourage you in the sense of spending time with your community, that you also would find maybe one or two people that you can be very transparent with about your anxiety. And for me, that is, I am a verbal prophet. I freaking stubbed my toe. I'm like, I got to call and tell somebody I stubbed my toe because, you know, that's important to me. But I'm just saying, you need to find at least 2 people that you feel deeply safe with, deeply seen by, and connected with, and process your anxiety with them. Because when we get in states of anxiety, we can feel immensely alone. We can feel crazy. It looks like the whole world is functioning and going on perfectly fine, and we're just in this state of just chaos. So I would say more than ever, before you get to, even though your breakup is definitely going to be on your mind, I would say find community, have 2 or 3 people that you can get very raw with. And my third thing is this: I know this sounds hocus pocus, but I put my money and my life on this, is get around nature. So when I was having all of that anxiety, when I would go to the mountains, when I'd go hiking, when I'd go by waterfalls, it was like that anxiety would just go woo, and it would calm down. So please, please, please do yourself a favor. Go to a beach, go hiking, go somewhere where you can be with nature. So those 3 things, my love. Hey, Derek, what's going on? All right. All right, this one's just pretty straightforward. This guy's like, how do I keep my woman to me alone? It's the same thing that I said to the other guy. It's communication. It's keeping that dialogue open and letting her know how much she means to you, and letting her be able to verbalize to you what's going on inside of her. And you guys having that dialogue back and forth where you both feel safe to say the deep things in your heart. So baby, you've been a pain in the ass lately. And you know what, brother, you're looking not so good because you're being a pain in my ass. You guys need to have a safe place to say those very transparent things so that you can work through them. So I would say, watch my vulnerability videos, watch my communication videos. That will be immensely important if you want to keep your woman all to yourself. And who's out there trying to share their partner? Not me. I'm not into that polyamorous stuff. Like, if that's you, good for you, but not having that. Nope, not today, Satan. No, we're not. We're going to start wrap. Let's see. This guy says, oh, this one's kind of tough. I want to, this is one, if I want to hear any thoughts about meeting women 25, 35 on Tinder. You know what? Painted Desert Man, I personally like dating apps. When I was single, I really love dating apps. So I know for guys, it's a lot harder. It's a numbers game. But for me, I have gone on some pretty incredible dates and met some pretty awesome people through Tinder and dating apps, people that I'm still friends with. So even if it didn't work out for us romantically, I got really good friends from it. So I'm a big fan of dating apps. Gabe says I'm over them. I know, they're, especially for you guys, they can be very exhausting. So when you get over it, pause, give yourself a break, get off, and go back out interacting with human beings. There's nothing wrong with taking a break from them. So this one is really important to me, and I just want to check in with you guys and tell me what you think, if you feel this way too, or is it just this gentleman? He says to me, Arica, I have no heroes. I have no role models. I have no father figure. And he says, I don't follow the world in monthly holidays. I forget my own birthday because I grew up without everything. And so he says his wife is the only person on the planet who knows him, and it's a lonely world. I want to be tough, but like I'm a nobody. I don't know, like people have thrown out terms like a fatherless generation and things like that. I think more than ever, I think we are so thirsty for community. I'm sure you've heard it in other places where it's like we have this pseudo sense of connection with one another. We have this pseudo sense of community because of our phone. And it's just like, that is not real connection. Like if me and my boyfriend just FaceTime, I'd be like, no. I need your warm body on my body. Like I need that human interaction. I need that touch. And so I would say to this person, like, make it a priority to start finding community. Once again, join groups with activities that resonate with you. Join groups that have causes that resonate with you. Go do a group beach cleanup. But community will not, let me say this right here, right now. Community will not just fall in your lap. It's very rare that that happens. Anytime that I've needed community, I have had to actively pursue it. Send text messages, say, hey, do you want to come over for dinner? Can we go grab coffee together? Can we go on a hike together? But if I feel lonely, All I have to do is reach out for community. All you have to do is join a meetup group, do something, find a beach cleanup, find a place to volunteer, but pursue community. Do not wait for community to come to you, my love, but go out and pursue community. And in terms of having a mentor, I hope that my YouTube channel, that you will feel mentored and championed and loved here. I know that there are other YouTube channels that do the same. So even if you don't have it exactly the exact person right now, find those mentors through YouTube videos. I was mentored by an author that I've never met. You know, his name was John Eldridge. I got a hold of his books when I was in a really dark place, and he fathered me and mentored me, and the guy's never met me. So I would say follow someone. I'd be happy to be that person, but follow someone and until you can get that sense of an in-person mentor. Thankfully, I do have in-person mentors now in my life. But really pursue community. Don't wait for community to come to you. You go out and pursue. Matthew Neal. Oh my God, so glad to have you here, babe. I just love seeing these. I love seeing the same faces pop up. I'm gonna not say your name right. But you said you get a good vibe when you see me. That means a lot to me. When people say they feel my energy or feel my heart, it means so much to me. And Derek, you say thoughts about hanging out with a woman finalizing a divorce. She has already moved on, but waiting for paperwork to be finalized. Your thoughts? I would say, my dear, take it slowly, very slowly. I've been through divorce. It is a very complicated thing. Your head is in all sorts of places. I'm just saying, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Take your time. I'm not a black and white person. I'm not she's going through a divorce. No, cut her off. I personally do not believe in black and white advice. Every person is different. But I would say I highly encourage you to take things very slowly with her. And Hytham said, shall I stop over caring to succeed in a relation? No, because you know what? That drive, that desire is what pulls us into relationship. You know, it's like most of us, we find love because we get tired of something, so we do something different. So I would say to you, my love, if what you're doing is not working for you, then watch more of my videos and listen for the things that you may not be doing and start doing things differently. If you're not getting the results that you want, then pivot. Sometimes it's just a small pivot that can get a guy on the right course. All right, and so let me get to this next one. This guy says, I struggle meeting women. I am shy and get extraordinarily nervous when it comes to talk to women. How many of you guys get nervous when you talk to a woman? Man, I have seen the most confident guys, when they come and talk to women, they start shaking. Like it's just like a scary thing. I'm shy, I get nervous. I tend to give up the battle before it starts in terms of believing that I'm not good enough, or start giving excuses as to why she would never be interested in me. Okay, the person who wrote to me privately who said just this, I am releasing a video. I think it's on Monday. Sorry, I don't have my schedule out here. I don't have my schedule, but I am releasing a video that says the top 3 reasons you don't have a girlfriend. The reason why I'm sharing that is there are some practical steps in there that I know will really help you with where you are at. So please, I think it's on Monday that I'm sharing this video. You must watch that, because I'm going to talk about how men pull themselves out of the game and never give themselves a shot, and what you can do to stop repeating that habit. He goes on to say he was miserable in his marriage for many years and developed severe depression. Oh my God, I am so sorry as a result of all the experiences I had. I am so sorry you had that happen in your life. My wife left me for another man. Oh, this breaks my heart. And I recently, about 8 months, have started working on myself. Sorry, I get very emotional when I read some of this stuff. I have lost about 100 pounds and changed my lifestyle. Good for you, babe. I do feel more confident when it comes to how I'm here. That's a great start. However, I feel that I still have the same awkwardness and inability to speak to women as when I was heavier and in a state of depression. Yes, you know, I know people who have been overweight and then they lose weight and they say that that same mentality sticks with them. Babe, I would say to you, and first, tell me what it is that you really value about yourself. Tell me what it is that you love about yourself. Like, I think sometimes we get so caught up on what else we need to improve that we never celebrate and just give ourselves the congratulations of where we have come. And that lack of gratitude for ourselves keeps us in a state of lack, keeps us in a state of always striving and never feeling like you're enough. It's like if someone did 10 favors for you and then they go, oh, I have one more need from you. Why do you need something else? Like, aren't you appreciative of everything else I've done? But yeah, we don't do that for ourselves. Like, if you are not appreciating where you have come, then you will always be in that state of lack of where else I need to go. So I would really encourage you to press into what it is that you value about yourself and acknowledge how far you've come. But then when it comes to talking to women, I have plenty of videos about this. So I would really encourage you to for shy guys, sometimes dating apps is a little bit easier because you're not in person, so you can kind of message them. But at some point, you do still have to ask for the date. So if you are a shy guy, you know, online dating might be the path for you to get your foot in the door. Tom says, I'm 375 pounds. It's confidence. Always act as you can get any woman. Women are drawn to that. It's so true. Sometimes I see like the ugliest dudes and I'm like, but they're so freaking confident. And I'm like, that's how he got her. Because he feels good. He feels good about himself. Another guy says he feels lost in his life, his career, and his personal life. He's 40, going on 41. He lost a 12-year relationship, business, and just in bad depression. Once again, I would say to you in your situation, community, community, community. No one is an island. Like these, what you've just shared with me, you have experienced severe loss. For some people, that would feel very traumatic. For some people, that would give them PTSD. So what I am saying to you is find community. Whatever you do, do not do this alone. I cannot stress that to you guys. Like, it is so important for you guys to have your guy time with your boys, to have those girlfriends, to bring friends over, just to have movie nights, whatever you need to do. But every single person is made for a community. So no man is an island, and doing this path through isolation is not the way to go. That is how you will chop your feet out from under you. So I would highly encourage you, get community, because you are experiencing tremendous loss. So you need people to pour into your life right now. And I would encourage you to keep at my videos, if you stay to the end, I typically give a word of encouragement at the end. So I highly encourage you to watch the end clips of my videos to be encouraged by those so that you don't feel so alone, my love. Another guy said, approaching. I will, you know what? I think I need to do a video on this. So thank you. Thank you for giving me that. And another guy said, getting my wife to demonstrate love and affection the way she did when we first got together. I would say to you as well, I have videos about relationship advice. Please go watch those videos, especially the ones about communication, about vulnerability, even the videos about sex, because even though they're about sex and the physical, into the emotional aspect of a woman and what a woman needs, and practical things that you can do throughout the day, like sending her a text message in the middle of the day, like, baby, I'm at work and I'm thinking about you, and just the way that you had on that red lipstick today, oh my God, you took my breath away. I just wanted to remind you how beautiful you are to me. It's like things like that that are foreplay for a woman that goes, oh my God, he is thinking of me in the middle of his day. He's taken the time to reach out to me. So please, my love, go watch those videos. Well, thank you, Gabe. Arica is the best cheerleader. You always make me feel better about myself. That means so much to me. I hope that what you guys feel this love for me is it's not like, oh, I love you and let's work it there. But it's taking that fire. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm like lighting a candle. I'm lighting a match. It's taking that fire and running out and going out and meeting women and approaching women within the back of your mind going, I am already loved. I 100% believe this. If you meet a person who feels loved by themselves and by their community, that person is unstoppable. They are limitless. A person who knows that they are loved, that person is untouchable. They are fire. And so that's what I want to bring to you guys. I want to bring you that love so that you know how loved you are, so you can feel that fire burning of, fuck, I am already loved. I'm going to run out. I'm going to pursue women knowing that I am already loved, that no matter what, even if this woman rejects me, I am still loved. Arica Angelo still loves me. The people in my life still love me. So if this person says no, it's okay, because there's someone out there who will say yes, because I am already loved. And be grateful for that love that you have in your life. I can't tell you how many times I will text message my mom, my best friend, my boyfriend while he's at work, my other friends, and just be like, I was just thinking about you today. I just want you to know I love you so much. I just want you to know that my life feels so much better because I have you. But listen, if you cannot be grateful for the love that you already have in your life, you have no business going out and looking for more love. Stop with what you have. Be grateful for what's in your own backyard and say, thank you for this. And then go from there. Go from that place of abundance. Oh, Gabe, I love you. You just reached out to Harvey and you said, I think you need new friends. I'd love to talk sometime. I love this. I love men championing men. I love seeing you guys have each other's back, becoming fucking brothers, because it's a war out there and you need your band of brothers. I love this. I will always champion men being in community with one another. Guys, I hope that this video really helped you. Success Robot, you are so welcome. Oh, thank you for that, Dove. I just am so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being a part of my community. I really see my channel as a community. That is my heart, is for you guys to have a safe place, to be loved, to be championed. And of course, every now and then when you get stubborn, I might put my foot up your ass every now and then, because we all need that tough love from time to time. But be loved today. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to have you in my community. I don't take one subscriber. I don't take it for granted. I don't take one comment for granted unless it's a hate comment. Then I'm like, ugh, fuck off. But other than that, I'm just really grateful for you guys. You mean so much. And my heart truly is that each and every single one of you find love, because I am convinced that if you have a desire for love, then you deserve that love and it should come into your life. Be loved, and I can't wait. I've got some new videos coming out. I hope that you guys love them. Always tell me what other videos you need in the comment sections. That will help me out. And if you've never hired me as a coach, this is the kind of stuff that you get. So if you need that one-on-one coaching and you want to run with that, then there's an application that you can fill out. And if it works for us, I'd be happy to work for you. I love you guys. Be loved. You are loved. You're more than enough. You have what it takes. You're a conqueror. You're attractive. You're handsome. You have a heart like none other. There is not another person like you. You are the best, and I am grateful for you. I honor you. I honor your courage. I honor your heart to grow and to love and to be here. I can't wait to do this again with you guys. I love you guys. Mwah! I wish I could kiss you all. I wish I could hug you all and squeeze you and say, and grab you by one and go, do you know how freaking lovable you are? Do you know how adorable you are? Do you know how much good and gold you have inside of you? Do you know this? Do you know this? Okay, I'm going to go. Derek says, you are a female ball buster in a positive light. Thank you for your words of wisdom. I feel so seen. I am a female ball buster in a positive light. Thank you for that. That's the truth. Thank you. I am what I am. I love you guys. Have a good weekend. And go talk to some women. Go show those women how sexy you are. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.